I also like how, at first glance, the Cuddlery logo totally looks like a dick. You have to squint your eyes and be like, oh, it's two spoons hugging each other. It's not like a cock with pistachios for testicles.
You got the touch. You got the power.
Hey there, welcome to the F Plus podcast. It's a safe and warm and welcoming place, and you're going to hear terrible things read with enthusiasm. In the room tonight we have Boots Rain Gear.
I'm available for platonic and holistic cuddling session. Completely platonic. I will come over and give you the gift of healing touch.
John Toast.
You're cuddling the time the way you want.
Victor Laszlo.
I'm sort of a gray A, which means that I'm mostly asexual, which means that I'm not too big on sex. That's why I'm on a cuddle site, not a sexy one. You get what I mean?
Nope. Portaxx.
Toast, will you cuddle with me?
Ugh.
Everyone's favorite Finn, it's Montrith.
I'm Jeremy and I'll fucking cuddle you! With my teeth!
And Lemon. Now I know what I was missing and often confusing with my sexual needs all these years before I met my husband. I took finding him before I felt safe enough to ask for a cuddle when I needed him. I'm catching up on years of cuddle deprivation now.
Oh, the poor bastard.
Lucky guy.
Come on, cuddle a guy.
You got the motion. You know that when things get too tough, you got the touch.
Hey, F+.
Hey, Lemon.
Hey, Lemon.
Hello.
Hey, things are looking up for all of us tonight.
Oh,
Really?
I'm glad.
Good, yeah. Okay, so over the course of this podcast and the number of episodes we've done a lot of very gross fetishes, right? From dragon dildos to the lift and carry fetish that I still don't understand.
Dick bugs.
There's still a watch fetish episode on the horizon, which is confusing to me. But all of this sort of like gross human sexuality stuff that can really be, off-putting. And it's probably costing us listeners. So
oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And gaining us other listeners.
Right. So I want to spend tonight doing a very, light-hearted, enjoyable, not at all fucked up community of cuddle parties.
Cuddling!
Does this also include snuggling by any chance?
Cuddling!
I think that might be a little too racy for this community.
Okay.
So we're going to start off, appropriately enough, at cuddleparty.com. You'll see they have hidden the Double Dare logo inside of their own logo. And this is, this is, yeah, that's right, exactly. So
The
this
physical
is,
challenge is a hug.
Yeah, well,
So this is cuddleparty.com. It's about, the healing power of human touch and the community that brings. I think we're all going to be sort of emotionally better by the time this episode's over. So Boots, I got a question for you. What is a cuddle party?
Oh, a cuddle party is a playful social event for adults to explore communication, boundaries, and affection.
Boundaries?
Yes.
Don't
I
touch
know my
dick.
boundaries already. Running out the door. Ah!
They're about 100 miles away from a cuddle party.
My boundary is your front door.
You can come to a cuddle party to meet new people, to enjoy amazing conversations, to touch, to be touched, to have fun, to practice asking for what you want, to practice saying no to what you don't want, all in a setting
that's always
structured...
so much fun asking people what you want.
Don't touch me! If I want to practice saying no, don't touch me over and over again, I'll just ride on the bus.
just be a woman for a day.
Oh, we should try that, Boots.
All in a setting structured to be a safe place for exploration and enjoyment. You can even come to a cuddle party just to cuddle.
I mean,
The hell
I
you say?
kind of thought I didn't know that there was so many loaded down extras. I got a little bit more, so I feel like okay, so that's what a cuddle party is. So am I right in thinking that it's a welcome circle and a mini workshop? Is that right?
We'll find out. After you arrive at the event location, sign in and change into pajamas in the private changing area.
Oh.
The cuddle party starts with an hour-long welcome circle led by a certified cuddle party facilitator.
Oh my god.
That's right, a certified cuddle party facilitator.
Are there uncertified, like, rogue cuddle party facilitator
I'm sorry,
Romans that just...
Yeah, he's giving the rest of them a bad name.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got stuck at hour-long welcome circle. I don't care who the hell's leading it.
Remember, if your family members express any concern about the cuddle parties, they actually don't care about you. We do. We care about you.
If someone comes up to you on the street and says they're a certified cuddle party facilitator, make sure you see their identification.
All right, well, tell me a little bit more.
This welcome circle is where we create the structure and safe space for the socializing to follow. It's also where we break the ice and get a group of strangers to feel not so strange to one another.
It's
You know
not
what's
going
sort
to
of
work.
strange to
Strange.
me? Fucking cuddling with strangers.
Problem when
God, everything is
they would
so
go to this thing
euphemistic.
is so.
That's okay.
And then we happy and the touch and the feel good.
It's okay. These upcoming bullet points will probably comfort you. Like my
Great.
cuddles
Okay,
did.
good. I'm always comforted by bullet points.
This is where you and other cuddle party participants can introduce yourselves, learn about the cuddle party philosophy, get oriented to the cuddle party rules, practice the cuddle party communication skills, and be led through a few icebreaker exercises.
When you go through the rules, how come when you say no fucking, you always do that finger quote thing?
I want to see a debate between like Nietzsche, Schopenhauer, Hume, and a cuddle party philosopher.
So great cuddle party philosophers throughout history.
Yeah.
Is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
I ignore personal space, therefore I am.
So then, then after we got our introductions, then there's 2 hours of self-directed adventure and connection, as we would all assume.
What?
Yeah.
Indiana Jones?
Yeah, that happens, and then there's a closing circle. Can you tell me about the closing circle, please?
Yeah, at the end of the event, after the traditional puppy pile, for those wishing to participate in human lasagna,
What? I'm unfamiliar with that
Wait,
sex
no,
act.
I can make that phrase worse.
Does that mean... you know what?
I thought you said this wasn't a gross episode, Lemon.
It's not. It's about touch. It's very nice.
Then
what did we
point,
just read?
Emotionally uplifting.
I love human lasagna. I hate human Mondays.
At this point, I would actually feel better if this turned out this was a front for a homicidal maniac who chops people up into human lasagna and eats it.
Oh, at this point, come on. We're only a
Yeah,
couple
this
minutes
is
in.
If this turned out to be a cult, it would improve my perception.
All right,
of
come on,
this
keep going.
group.
Oh, at the mention of human lasagna, my dog started licking my hand, so...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Bad
Delicious.
timing, talk. Bad timing.
The cuddle lifeguards conduct a brief closing circle. What? Why are you? Okay. To share with you some
Some
closing,
people stand in the darkness.
to share with you some closing thoughts for the road. Encourage you to bring your learnings with you as you travel forward, and give everyone a chance to share any parting thoughts with the group.
I'm grossed
All right.
out.
Well,
See ya.
good. Your fucking derision is coming from a place of ignorance, as it usually does. So that's fine because you have questions. I know you have questions, and there's a whole page of frequently asked questions.
Why?
So, Victor, I got a question for you. Who comes to cuddle parties?
Freaks.
Oh, they answered it already.
Yeah, that was a nice answer, but it was a pretty short answer. I'm sure Victor can give a longer one.
I'll tell you who comes to cuddle parties.
Good.
Singles. We often have more singles than couples.
Yeah.
Oh,
Singles
no
really
kidding.
appreciate the opportunity to enjoy some simple physical contact without, as one participant said, getting into a situation.
Judge
like,
told me
from
it's one
Jersey
more
Shore?
strike and I'm out.
Also, couples often find that the short boundary and communication workshop we start each event with actually helps them at home, too.
Yeah, because nothing's more fun than bringing your like quarrels and relationship troubles into.
Well, okay, so
It's a bunch of strangers in pajamas, yeah.
So you have both singles and couples. That's pretty impressive. What other possible groups could you have?
We have women.
Oh yeah.
There's like a big stamp on there now with women.
Women are sometimes afraid they will be expected to be close to someone they don't want to be. But they always
right.
discover that we really mean it when we lead the guests through practice in stating our choices and boundaries, including saying no. Very often, women find the nurturing, with both men and women, to be just what they wanted, but didn't know was possible until now.
Do you want to cuddle? No. Do you want to cuddle? No. Do you want to cuddle? No. Well, this was enriching. Goodbye.
I'm feeling skeptical about all this, Victor.
Well, if you're feeling skeptical about cuddling with men you don't know, please check out this article entitled Women Skeptics.
Is that people that don't believe that women really exist?
These
No,
strange
it's
creatures known as women.
Skeptics. The title of the post is "Men Are Bastards!" ! Space ellipsis and other tales of the general skepticism of women about men.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it's written
It's
by
by
Marcia Bechler, the queen bee of the stuffed animal kingdom.
okay.
Good.
I just looked at the random section of the text, and it starts a male cuddle monster.
Oh. Okay, so you have singles, you have couples, you have women. Anything else?
We also have men.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a social idea that men only want sex. It's not true.
Yep.
Men are
beg to
just
fucking
as
differ.
appreciative of opportunities for non-sexual cuddling as are women.
Sure, they don't see it as an in or anything.
What do you mean an in? You mean in your pajamas? This is about
Yeah,
cuddling
yeah,
women.
Yeah, when I was in your basement after F Plus Live, I spent all that time with Buddy Break cuddling.
Well, that's not fair because everyone does that with Bunny Bro.
Yeah.
So you've got young and old, you've got beginners. Is there any other groups that you have?
Well, we have our special varsity cuddlers.
Da, da.
It's the worst rugby team.
Oh, it's Moose.
These folks dive right to the middle of the puppy pile, are comfortable and relaxed from the start. Their comfort is usually contagious.
No.
They got something contagious anyway.
Yep, that's not all it's
So is the
contagious.
singers dripping out of their dick.
That's comfort.
Virgil the Drippy Cuddler.
Hey, Portaxx. Why would anyone need to learn how to cuddle?
Fucking question. Why would anyone need to learn how to cuddle? Well, we have found at the hundreds of parties we have facilitated that it's not the cuddling that most people come to learn.
Yeah, sure.
It is the boundaries and communication skills that are most appreciated by our guests.
I came to this party to find out how far I'm allowed to touch other people.
The way that you just say the word boundaries over and over again really puts me at ease.
I didn't come to touch other people. I came to learn when I can touch other people to the point they tell me to stop.
Once boundaries, choice, and communication become easier, the cuddling happens quite naturally. Don't you want to get into a pile of people, many of which don't understand how boundaries work? Does that sound fun?
It's the only way they'll learn.
It is
Wait, okay, so one more question for you.
sure.
I don't know why I'm asking this, but what if no one wants to cuddle with me?
What
Then you are a furry.
Sad trombone.
Doop boop a doop. Everyone, including you, has a choice about who and how to share touch. Touch.
That's not a sentence.
Who to share touch.
That means that there may be people who say no to your invitation. Maybe. But you're learning your boundaries, so who's to say? However, it has not happened yet that a guest finds no one willing to cuddle with them,
There's a challenge.
as far as they know. Even if it did, you can always ask our facilitator for some help and support.
Hey, bitch!
I was picked last for Cuddle. Teacher, can you cuddle with me?
Yeah.
This Chicago dog's looking for a bun!
Non-sexually, of course.
Oh, right!
Just
And one more thing. And what if I get turned on?
Oh, well, I mean, it would never happen, never, ever, like, who would ever get turned on to these things? Never, never. Okay, it happens sometimes. Yeah. It happens sometimes. It's perfectly normal when we are close to people, especially if we don't have much chance to enjoy touch. That is not about sex. Our agreement is to not act on it. It goes away. It does.
but sometimes it leaves a mess before it does.
What you get with
Avert your eyes from your own boner. Don't feed the sumo.
bounce
Bounce your
the
eyes
eyes.
away.
Just trying not to think about it just makes me think about it more.
Oh, I got a question. Why can't I bring my kids?
Oh no!
Oh,
Well, you see, cuddle parties are for adults to relax.
federal and state statutes
Relax.
require
18 and up for legal and safety reasons. We do, however, have sorry. We do, however, have a few certified facilitators who are pioneering family cuddle parties,
Oh, God damn it!
where a limited number of children are allowed with their parents.
No.
Not
No!
and an unlimited number of
adults, sure. Now remember, not all facilitators, have the option to try this. If it interests you, contact us at Cuddle Party HQ and we will fucking call the cops
Please,
immediately.
I would, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just imagining
Wow.
like some weird guy
Yeah.
like phoning
please
them like,
email Detective Rogers at cuddlepartyhq.com.
God damn it. There's
The Cuddle Party Police Squad.
CPPB.
Get on the ground or I will throw stuffed animals at you. Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Well, there's one that's too long to read, but I like the tone of it, which is why should I have to pay for cuddling? And the first sentence is you don't. No one could possibly charge for cuddling. And then it goes on to say, however, there's other things that we charge for. So yeah.
I think we'll find out that lots of people can change for, charge for cuddling.
Well, that's a
Yeah,
spliff
that-
right there.
It's not as
So,
impossible as
Wait, you pay for the space, atmosphere, band, and janitor, and in case you need it, the bouncer.
Cuddle bouncer.
In case you have to get thrown out.
Sorry, do the pajamas really stay on?
Yep. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep.
That's why they have a hole in the butt. Okay.
Because
So
we're all prospectors.
we're already at a choice. I'm gonna let John Toast take this choice here.
Oh, yay, alright.
All right. So this document, by the way, put together by a partnership between Portaxx and Montrith.
One to twin powers activate.
Yay.
Yeah.
Continental cuddling.
I was at
Their boundaries with each other are whole countries.
Entire oceans.
But they're well defined at least.
I was at work a couple days ago, and Portaxx goes, I got this idea for a cuddle party doc I need to put together, but I'm kind of stalled out, and so I got on Steam. That's just Montrith. And now there's a document. So anyway, you get to make a choice here.
Okay.
Piece number 1 is entitled "More Spoon for Your Buck: How to Make the Most Out of Your Cuddle Party Experience." And it's by Reed Mahaiko, the Warren Buffett of snuggling.
All right, so which one of us is changing our podcast name to that?
Wrong choice. The other one is Confessions of a Christian Cuddler. I wish those all started with K's.
I think I'm going to go with the first one.
All right.
Because I need some tips.
I do not. I don't blame you for wanting to read from the Warren Buffett of snuggling.
Yeah.
I would just like to let you know.
So yeah,
Better than the Donald Trump of snuggling, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Oh, God, what a horrible thought.
Yep.
All right, well, start us off here.
Hello there. I'm Reed Mahal, the Warren Buffett of snuggling, and I'm going to tell you how to get more spoon for your buck, how to make the most out of your cuddle party experience. Okay, you've heard or read about cuddle parties enough times that you finally checked the website, said to yourself in your best skeptical voice, seems harmless enough. 3 hours of massage, spooning, and conversation sound pretty okay. Yeah, that sure was my first reaction to all this bullshit.
It's not a very good
Yeah, that sounds
skeptical
great.
voice.
So you read about cuddle parties enough, and you thought to yourself, this could work for an F Plus episode.
Then your boss calls up and yells at you for 10 minutes, after which the idea of cuddling a bunch of strangers sounds like heaven.
Oh,
No.
yeah, there's a nice little snapshot of the psyche right there.
Yeah.
I just like to picture the person they're talking about, like, walking around with a cigarette in their hand going like, God, I just want to hug someone. Fucking, jeez.
The reason your boss yells at you is because you're looking at fucking cuddle party sites when you're working.
Well, the please fire me sign didn't work, so this'll do it. In a moment of hugfest crave-induced courage, you email your RSVP for the next cuddle party. And now you're thinking, what the heck do I do now? How do I make the most of all this? I make sure nobody can call the police. Well, I'm glad you asked, because here's the 411 on getting the most spoon for your buck. Radical tubular, baby.
As the kids
All right.
say.
All right, great. So you've got an enumerated list. I love those. I love
Sure
those.
do.
So
Here are our top
here we go.
10 tips. Our top 10 tips on how to get the most out of a cuddle party.
Great, cool.
Number 10. Even if you're feeling a tad nervous, participate in the welcome circles, hug exercise, and the now world-famous cow exercise.
What?
Whoa.
That's where you jerk the guy off, right?
It's just cow tipping.
World famous. Come on.
You may have
come
heard all
on
the
to
news
fair.
reports about 5 people dying in the last cow exercise. That's just a hoax.
Come see the world famous cow exercise.
Number 9, after the cow exercise, an amazingly silly exercise designed to make us feel less self-conscious about being serious grown-ups who shouldn't be touchy-feely with one another. Be prepared that your self-conscious inner critic voice will mug your playful side and try to tell you that you're nuts for coming to a cuddle party. Your inner critic is just scared. Let us break you down so that we can rebuild you as a cuddle party participant. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
It's like Est, but with more cuddling.
Now I know everything inside your body is going to tell you that this is a terrible idea. Ignore that.
Your inner critic, or as we like to call it outside, dignity.
That's just pride fucking with you. Fuck pride.
Let's see. Your inner critic is just scared. Our advice: say, thanks, inner critic, but I'm going to keep cuddling right now. Take a deep breath and stay put for at least 2 minutes.
And then what?
We'll bring out the restraints.
By the way, you have to stay for another 2 minutes every time you feel doubt.
Can't.
Yeah, this is about boundaries, but if you feel
That's
doubt,
how they.
you need to sit.
That's how they
stay
get
put.
you to stay.
I'm leaving. 1,
You're never
2,
leaving.
3.
Maybe I shouldn't leave. 1, 2.
Number 8. If you have difficulty saying no powerfully in your everyday life, announce during the welcome circle that you're here to practice saying no and invite everyone to get at least one no from you today.
Oh dear.
So if you want to fuck me, you got to ask me twice.
We have to have a majority vote in the Senate.
Yep.
It's the opposite of cuddling, like coming to a party and turning everyone, get the fuck away from me!
Yeah, I didn't come
Listen,
here.
I didn't come here to cuddle.
I came here to tell y'all to fuck off.
Yeah, don't fuck me. Fuck off.
But now I gotta stay another 2 minutes.
Let's see. Number 7. If you're really scared about getting rejected, go to the person in number 8 above. Invite them to snuggle and receive a big, fat, scary no.
What?
Knowing that not only are you helping them work on their stuff,
Oh, their stuff.
Oh dear.
It's a scientific
but
term.
you don't have to take their rejection personally. ask yourself, how scary really was it to get rejected? I feel like we flipped at some point. Like it was about I'm
So
now I want to
yeah,
do this. When
it's
before it was
mutual.
like I didn't know if I wanted to do this.
How scary was it to get rejected from a person I went to explicitly get rejected by?
Yeah.
So now I'm just imagining like everyone else is cuddling. There's two people on the side. One of them is like, "Do you want to cuddle with me? No. Do you want to cuddle with me? No. Do you want to cuddle with me? No."
All right, let's skip down to number 5, please.
All right. Number 5. If you're one of those people who loves to cuddle, let everyone know that you're a cuddle savant. Genetically engineered to spoon.
And that's the cue for everyone else to leave you the fuck
That was a-
alone.
That was a weirdly shaped person.
Cuddle savant.
I'm the RoboCop of cuddling.
It's the only thing I do well.
If only I could get paid for this, but nobody would pay to cuddle.
Just walking up, giving a criminal a tight hug. Your move, creep.
You don't understand. I'm the Bobby Fischer of cuddling.
Do you see? He once cuddled 10 people at one time.
He cuddled a man in Reno just to watch him snuggle.
All right.
Invite the group to see you for foot rubs, hand massages, back rubs, back of the head scratching, full body hugs, etc., etc.
You know, blah, 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 fucking, blah, blah, blah.
You can even ask the side people if they'd be okay with you asking them to cuddle.
Ask them if you can ask them. Okay.
They'd be okay with you. I can't parse that. Just make sure you give them room to say no powerfully, and that you get a verbal yes.
Because that's what shy people
Make
are
them-
good at.
Make them sign a form.
Shy
What-
people
what
are really
about
good
number
at
4?
forceful no's.
What's number 4?
Well, number 4. Practice checking in with the people you're cuddling every once in a while by asking them things like, "Is this okay?" I'm sorry, I don't have the right voice for that. Things like, "Is this okay? Is how I'm touching you right now good for you? Is there another way you'd prefer to be touched?
Oh God!
How would you like to be cuddled?"
There really is
And
another
so
way
on.
I'd prefer to be touched.
Oh.
Is the absence of touching a touching option?
Is this bug you? Is this bug you? I'm touching you.
I am touching you. I am touching you.
Well, you're cuddling yourself.
Invite them to ask you for
They
what
can
they
come
like
here to
as
give
well.
other people what they want.
Let's go. Let's skip to number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2. Okay. Number 2. Don't be afraid to cuddle mingle with everyone who's a yes. Meaning, make sure you cuddle with everyone you want to, as long as they are a yes.
You
I don't know if
whore.
I can emphasize how much you should really get consent for all this shit. That last part was me. This is important because some people who are so scared no one will cuddle with them. Well, because some people are so scared no one will cuddle with them that they stay with the first person who says yes for the entire cuddle party. Oh, this is just my backup cuddler. You know, it's just you're the one I was wanting.
My security
There's nothing
cuddle.
wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with this. But if you want to switch cuddle partners, take a deep, fear-releasing breath and announce, "I'm going to cuddle mingle the room now. Please excuse me."
Wait.
I'm gonna cuddle everyone in this motherfucking room.
And next, by the way, you need to unleash that inner cuddle monster of yours.
Could we,
It
for just a
says that
second,
roar. So what we've just learned is there's a very fine line between being a parasite and a cuddler.
Yeah, I'm basically a tick when you think about it.
Am I sucking out the blood good enough?
Sucking up my will to live.
Realize, number 1, here's the top one here.
All right, here we go.
Realize that a cuddle party is a safe space for you to make yourself feel uncomfortable.
Wait,
Think about it. This means you might want to explore the edges of what's usually comfortable for you and see what's possible. Try it. You might like it.
that is so
I'm
fucked up.
already
It's just-
at the edge of what's comfortable by being
You might
here.
wanna, I don't know, like blur your boundaries, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Test your boundaries with people that we're encouraging to not have boundaries.
Yeah, this is all about getting close and asking you what the other person likes and what you like and testing your boundaries and going beyond them, but there's nothing sexual about this.
So
Come on.
I gotta say, is this what Stephen Colbert is planning for the top 10 list? 'Cause this is quite a departure.
I would
He's
just
gonna
like
struggle
to.
with Michael Stipe every time.
I just like to let you guys know that I googled Cuddle Party Finland, and nothing came up, and that makes me very happy.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I'm surprised it wasn't a
Country
political
superior
threat.
to
I'm
ours in
just
every
going
way.
to read in full the text from cuddleparty.com/rules. Error 404, not found.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
We're in international waters in the Cuddle Party.
First rule of Cuddle Party: you know not talk about the Cuddle Party rules.
God, from the left sidebar, this is like almost by majority, decidedly Canadian.
Yeah, it's well, just British Columbia. Just British
Oh,
Columbia.
well, those weirdos.
All right, so let's see. So there's so much more stuff to read here. There is the Cuddle Party diet. All right, yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit here of the Cuddle Party diet.
You run away from cuddle parties as quickly as possible.
This is by Reed.
No, that's a Cuddle
Mackay,
Party workout.
the aforementioned. What was
The Warren Buffett.
Yes, the Warren Buffett of snuggling, and Marsha Basinski, who I believe is the stuffed animal goddess of all time.
Yeah, the queen bee of the stuffed animal kingdom.
Yeah, the queen bee of the stuffed animal kingdom. Okay, yeah, again, snapshot of the kind of people involved in this. So anyway, this is the Cuddle Party diet. Does cuddling lose to... Fucking Fox News headline. The Cuddle Party diet. Does cuddling lead to weight loss?
No.
No. The end.
Well, let's explore it in our 6-minute segment. For those of you who ate too much this Thanksgiving, sure, it's not even date stamped, but what anyway, or who are already strategizing a New Year's resolution to counteract all the holiday sweets, you may want to try the latest thing, a new weight loss plan called the Cuddle Party Diet. It's fantastic. You can make new friends, get some affection, and leave feeling relaxed and elated. What could be better? Humorous as though it may sound, a number of recent studies have indicated that cuddling may all actually help you lose weight. But how can this be?
It can't be. The end.
Well, breathing will let you lose weight if you don't eat anything else. Fucking. I'm sorry. I'm so disgusted by the aspect of cuddling. Like, I'm finished. So the fetish side is go with but the fucking cuddling with strangers is.
So yeah,
I love that we've reached the cliff for Montrith and it's cuddling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think
Like everybody.
that this is...
Every time someone says fucking cuddle party, I'm just like, bleh.
Whatever fucked up thing you can dream up, Montrith has a file on it, but cuddling, no, she's out the door.
We're out.
So I talked about oxytocin for like a long time.
Actually,
and
it should be. You might want to read that because they bring up that up a lot.
all right, so humorous as though it may sound, it could be true. A number of recent studies have indicated that cuddling may actually help lose weight. How can this be? It all goes back to a chemical your body makes called oxytocin. Oh, come on!
Yeah. Thank you.
Why did you make me read this, you bitch?
I didn't slave over a hot stove in this doc for you to not read the next phrase.
Go
All right,
on.
let me just do a couple calisthenics, get stretch, warm up, take a running. Oh, fuck!
You can do
It all
it.
goes back to a chemical in your body makes called oxytocin, the cuddle hormone, as it's known.
By
It's
the
released when
experts.
people are physically affectionate with each other. In addition to counteracting stress, which causes weight gain, oxytocin curbs impulsive cravings for things like sweets. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I read cuddle hormone. So congratulations.
Hey, don't we have
God,
Victor
like-
here? I mean, he's a medical kind of person. What did they teach you in medical school about cuddle hormones?
Look, I'm just saying, go to Wikipedia and search for cuddle hormone and see where it takes you.
Chrome is fucking up. What's this red 0 of 0? What does that mean? I
Better
don't
yet, let's go to
understand.
DeviantArt and search for cuddle hormones. See what we pull up.
Cuddle hormone sounds like a move in an anime.
So as crazy as it sounds, cuddling leads to weight loss does make sense. Why
Yeah,
wouldn't
sure.
feeling more
Yep.
confident and healthy result in shedding a few pounds? Excluding the whole oxytocin curbs cravings angles that the scientists and lab mice figured out. The lab mice figured it out? One logical side effect of simply feeling good about yourself, would seem a drastic cut in the urge to self-medicate with food. Happy people binge less, it seems. It turns out that our less than affectionate culture may be a culprit in packing on the pounds. In our attempt to feed our skin hunger, we often reach...
Isn't that one of the bands that Jack listens to?
Nah, that's like an 80s goth band. We often reach out for things that don't actually address the problem. A snack, some chocolate, booze, all skin things, right? Or a new pair of shoes that we can't walk in. We reach for a snack instead of a snuggle, and years later we find ourselves still touch-starved with the added depression of being overweight and a closet full of barely worn shoes. Thought I dropped that metaphor, did you?
What are you talking about?
So, the next time you feel like self-medicating from a bad day at work with a piece of chocolate, try turning to the person closest to you and asking them for a hug instead. Nothing against chocolate, but wouldn't it be better to just share a treat with a friend while holding hands?
Make sure the
look
person
into
in
your-
question is chained to your basement so they can't leave.
But I need both hands to eat all this chocolate.
It's actually not a bad idea, because then you'll just get banned from the Godiva store.
What if my girlfriend is a pile of chocolate? What then, asshole?
Just think, at the end of your life, do you want to regret all the people you didn't molest?
And here's the very last sentence in my my article. Learn more about oxytocin, the cuddle hormone, and that's a link that leads you to this page, which I will read in full. Error 404, not found.
It's because there is no joy in cuddle parties.
Cuddle hormone. The last thing that we read from cuddleparty.com, because there are other cuddle party related sites.
Oh, there are so many.
God,
Sorry.
You know what? There are two Precious Moments figurines looking at this website and going, "This is a little sacrilege."
All right, so this is the last piece here from cuddleparty.com, and Montrith, if you'll please just read the title to this
Okay,
piece
where's
here.
the link? Click on the link.
You got a link.
Cuddle party, it's not an orgy. Really?
By who?
By Reed Mihalko, the David Hasselhoff of Flannel.
Protest. Oh, yeah. Excuse me, Reed. I think David Hasselhoff is the David Hasselhoff of Flannel.
David
Pardon me,
Hasselhoff
sir.
he's the David Hasselhoff of everything.
See, I think a better title would be Cuddle Party is not an orgy, really. Wait, where are you going?
Protest? Doth too much? I don't know what you're talking about.
Cuddle party. It's not really an orgy. Not with that attitude.
Okay, should I go on?
Yeah.
No, that's it.
We're going to do this in parts, but you'll take the
Okay.
first part, please.
One of the most frequently asked questions we get about cuddle party is it really a cover? It's really a cover for an orgy, right? In today's day
sure.
and age, somewhere, somehow, we became convinced that sustained affection must lead to sex. Therefore, a group of adults touching
Yes.
each other affectionately over a 3-hour period must turn into an orgy.
I mean, should.
This is so. Cuddle parties are the Gilligan's Island of sex.
Every week, man.
Wow!
The ter-
Wow!
Hug the rest.
Ironically, the Gilligan's Island of Sex is another one of Reed Mihalko's titles.
I'm still trying to understand.
Hey there, little buddy. Oh, hey there.
I'm still trying to understand the joke because it doesn't make any sense.
Right, yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
I don't know why I like it.
The two concepts of touch and sex got stuck together and squished.
Ugh.
You got your touch in my sex.
Who gets the sex in my touch?
You got the
Either
power.
way, it's an R&B song.
What is this? Is this a Nicki Minaj song? What's going on?
All of a sudden,
Get your
touching
touch in
became
my
having sex, or on the way of to having sex. Therefore,
Yep.
cuddling must lead to sex, right?
Yeah.
The answer is no!
Oh.
No! cuddling doesn't have to lead to sex. It doesn't have to be that way. And at cuddle parties, adults are shown how to practice welcome touch and affection play and have it, wander around this, not lead to sex. Ta-da!
Hey! Leave some room in that hug for Jesus. Come on.
It totally says ta-da in the text, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
in bold.
I interrupted that.
Hey, Boots. Okay, so it's not an orgy, but it's a prelude to an orgy. People meet at cuddle parties and then go off somewhere else to have sex, right?
Although we certainly
Why do you seem so wound up?
certainly believe
seem
that
tense.
consenting adults have the right to do whatever they want as long as they're not harming anyone. Cuddle parties are not an event one attends looking to cruise or pick someone up.
Sure.
Citation
Yep.
needed.
You may find that you meet someone that you're attracted to, and during the course of cuddling you may discover that your tastes and dislikes and beliefs are very like-minded. And maybe you go on a date. But if you're coming to a cuddle party to get laid, you're coming to the wrong party.
Because none of
How
us
many
ever
words
gets
can you
laid.
replace the word laid with and that sentence would still be accurate?
Someone cuddle my cock.
Once again, cuddle parties are affectionate play events where adults can explore welcome touch and affectionate play and not sexualize them. In fact, many men and women have shared with us the amazing relief they discovered by being able to be touchy-feely with another and not have to feel like they've got to take it to some other level.
Why? It only took weeks of pressure to break down their boundaries and to convince them that this is their life now.
Yeah. The freedom of not having to seal the deal or get a phone number or feel like you're just as equally attracted back or just as interested in them or you'll hurt their feelings is something many of us are just not used to experiencing in social settings.
Hey, Victor. Why cuddle if you're not going to have sex? It's not normal!
Oh my.
What a great straw man this site has.
Lemon. I mean, website fact. What's not normal is that belief that we have to dry hump everything in sight because someone's aroused, or that touch and affection can only exist within or on the road towards sex and lovemaking.
You know what else isn't normal? Thinking people think that. Where did this come from?
Asexuals.
This internet notion of, like, everyone around me is just having orgies in the street? Why? That's so weird. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, it's because, those people only consume, like, pop media, and it's like, oh, there's sex in there, so that must be like that in real life. I'm never going out of the door,
Fucking all the time on TV.
I'm just trying to think of the things that I've seen in my life that I haven't dry humped.
Now,
You can count them on one hand, really.
Yeah.
Which you're using to masturbate.
Which I dry hump a lot.
now I'll ask you, who says that first base has to lead to second base?
I mean, the intrinsic grammar of that sentence.
Rules of baseball.
Baseball would be
yeah.
so much shorter, though, when you think about it.
Yeah, everyone just
Why
hanging
can't
around
baseball
other-
just be a guy getting to the first base and then just hugging it for 3 hours?
I think that's
Just
what
being
cricket
hit.
is.
Honestly, that's what most baseball games are if you watch them.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But who says that first base has to lead to second base? That cuddling has to lead to sex?
Ilsa, she-wolf of the SS.
How did she get reelected?
I didn't know you had met her. So sure, a group of people gathering together in their pajamas to cuddle isn't an everyday occurrence, but maybe, just maybe, that's the problem.
Is this the part where, like, the Battle Hymn of the Republic starts playing into this?
Yeah. Keep reading, and
Yeah.
we'll wave this flag behind you.
Yeah. Whether you're single or in relationship, we all have an innate need for contact, and most folks just aren't getting enough. Somewhere along the road to Grown-Upville, our need for touch, which was so nurturing and instrumental in our development as healthy human beings, as infants and children, became wrong. As we sped down the rocky road of adolescence and sexuality, society turned on the blinking hazard signs, and it was "Do not touch!" Blink, "Do not touch!" for the next 60 years. 60 miles. The danger, slippery when wet signs, and the touch equals sex billboards are everywhere.
That's true. There's always that Bon Jovi album coming out over and over again.
Yeah, I think all the slippery when wet signs are on the rocky road to adolescence.
And by the time we reach Grown-Upville, we're touched, deprived, affection awkward, scared, and way confused.
Hey, Victor.
I think that was supposed to be touch deprived, but I like that pause in there. That's more accurate.
Hey, Victor.
Yes.
I got a parenting question for you. So at what point with your children are you going to just like withhold affection from them for the rest of their lives? I mean, isn't it fun when you just randomly do that to your child one day? Like, Daddy, can I have a hug? Nope, that's done now for some reason.
Gotcha.
You're 8.
That was 8 months ago, and it was the best decision I ever made.
Yeah, I'd just like to say that if you use words like grown-up will, then you're not in grown-upville yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Nothing stunted about this.
my kids do believe in the Cuddle Monster, though, so...
So what is your belief about cuddle monsters? Do you have a belief about cuddle monsters?
Yes, it is our belief as Cuddle Monsters that everyone needs to be held! And we've made it our job to create the context for this.
Oh, I knew you were Protestant.
We want to create the opportunity for adults to disengage touch from sex enough that there is some healthy room where touching and physical contact can be something other than sexual, i.e. cuddling.
I.e. creepy.
It may be unusual, it may be crazy, but we're sure it's normal.
You know, I can already touch my friends without having sex with them. I don't fucking need
You
a
can?
cuddle professional
Tell me how.
to teach me.
Yeah, is that a Finnish thing? 'Cause
Yeah,
I've been having trouble with that.
I communicate with
See,
my friends just entirely through blowjobs, and
I-
it is...
Oh, speaking of that, Portaxx, it was so good to see you at F+.
You know, like so many work meetings are just awkward because like I start off with a handshake and then I start fingering them and I don't even know how I got to that point. So this obviously
good to see you too, Victor.
This cuddle party sounds terrific. Just a terrific place, and obviously people should attend. You can attend in Calgary, Chicago, Edmonton, Montgomery, New York, Seattle.
Gonna need a minute to clean the liquor off of everything.
You can cuddle in dungeons from all over our great nation.
Yeah, actually, while we've been doing this episode, I became a cuddle party facilitator, so you should come by my house for a cuddle party, listeners.
You could not have said
What's
that
the
any
fee?
creepier.
Wait, you're an ordained Unitarian minister and a cuddle party facilitator?
Yeah.
This has been a crazy 10
I'm
minutes.
also a ship captain.
So that's cuddle party, but maybe there's not a cuddle party on the horizon, or maybe these cuddle parties aren't hosted in your area, and you got a little bit of cash to blow. And you're looking just for some no strings attached cuddling. Well, no problem. This is the Snuggle Buddies.
Oh, God.
These are, and I really don't think I could put this more plainly, these are cuddling prostitutes.
Are they all, do they also all make stock photos, judging by this one?
Yeah, there's a no chance that any of these people in these photos...
All right, so Portaxx, introduce me to the snugglebuddies.com.
All right.
Was snugglesbuddies.com taken?
Welcome to
I
the
hate this
snugglebuddies.com. You probably came here looking for a stuffed animal for your kid. Well, guess what, asshole? You're in our world now. Here at the Snuggle Buddies, we strive to provide you with the most relaxing and enjoyable professional snuggling experience possible.
Sure.
Which is technically true, because the most enjoyable professional snuggling experience.
Yep.
This has to be a fake site set up for, a CSI. Come on, really?
As As a professional cuddling service, we are masters of platonic touch that offer a personalized experience which strives for your absolute happiness. Whether you want to cuddle for friendship, relaxation, or therapeutic reasons, we would be happy to be your snuggle partner. Many people do not get the amount of human touch they want or need on a daily basis.
I need it! Ah! I need it!
And a professional snuggling service is the solution. Our experienced cuddlers will soothe your mind and your body and soul into blissful relaxation. We don't discriminate against anyone and would love to be your snuggling partner. Yeah, I get it. It is very easy to call us and set up a meeting with any of our trained professional snugglers. Touch therapy is an alternative therapy that has shown many remarkable benefits.
Yeah, whatever. Bring on the horse!
Look, I'm running an illegal snuggling ring. And
Yeah. Bring on the horse!
All
Bring
right.
on the horse! I don't even want some fucking female snugglers. I need to get some sausage in my snuggling.
Oh, hey.
Show
Did you
me
say-
the male snugglers.
Did you want a male snuggling whore?
Hell yeah, I do. What's up?
Well, hey, I'm Scott, a certified Chandler Bing impersonator. I understand the deep and primal nature of being next to another human being. I thoroughly enjoy snuggling and cuddling with just about anyone. It's my goal to ensure that we stay in the moment and experience the therapeutic benefits of the time we have together all cozy.
Oh, god damn it.
I'm available for in-call and out-call.
It's the most bullshit response to an
that's
honest...
really gross.
So that's
Believe
great.
me, I cuddle better than I smile, which is really strangely awkward.
That's great, Scott, but, I don't know. I'm not convinced. Is there any other male whores here?
Well, hello, I am Holden. I am an egg wearing a toupee.
Yep.
I am an eccentric man boy in touch with his sensitive side, and I have an uncanny ability to locate and touch yours. I am
Isn't
I
that
am-
against the
911,
rules?
911, hello, 911.
I'm
can't-
confident, adventurous, and hysterical.
You look hysterical.
Just come in screaming and running around the room.
I am a failed musician, but a successful vegetarian.
Oh my god. I want to reach through the internet and punch you, Holden.
I am fortunate enough to earn a living performing body double work in movies. You know those scenes when a famous actor has to reveal his naked ass? That's my job.
Bullshit!
I'm just an average working ass stiff.
Bullshit!
You
It's
don't
like a fucking character in Zoolander. Oh, I'm an ass model?
Speaking of Friends plots,
Well, he's not
I'm
a face
also
model.
obsessive compulsive, but in a good way, and I have hirsute but beautifully shaped feet.
is this one of the superheroes from that MMO like that we did?
It's not
The one.
It's whenever a casting call asks for somebody with all their facial features squished into the middle of their face, he's the first one there.
He totally looks like that little mitt face, like me.
At the end of our
That little face.
session, you will laugh and wonder, why do I never meet someone like this in real life? This
That's
is
true.
not real life. This is cuddling.
So he sat down and he was like, okay, I'm gonna need to use a name for this. Okay, cuddling would be holding Holden.
Yeah, why do the cuddle sluts not have like porn names? Have like stage names?
No, he's just, he was inspired by that part in Catcher in the Rye where he just wanted to cuddle with the prostitute. He's like, that's my life.
I genuinely had to scroll up to cover Jeremy's face because he was freaking the fuck out of me.
It's like that smiley. So, obviously, I mean, this website here, the Snuggle Buddies website, not the greatest website in the world. Maybe you're not impressed. Well, that's okay because obviously there's competing organizations that also do cuddling prostitution,
Of course.
such as the Cuddlery.
Cuddlery.
In a way that one of my favorite new tags to thefpl.us has been Great Britain's greatest pervert. This whole thing is a super Canadian thing.
Yay!
This is I don't know why this is a Canadian enterprise, but
well, it's very cold in Canada, so.
By the way, let's do a guess here. Anyone want to guess the Snuggle Buddies? How much does it cost for an hour of Snuggle service?
Too much.
$20 and a copy of Santa Claus the movie.
$1.
I'm gonna say $60.
Correct answer, $80.
Oh, hey.
Oh, wow.
$80. And then there's also some out-call charges. You have to pay for their gas, and you also have to pay for their tolls.
What about an overnight cuddle?
Yeah, no, that's possible. 8-hour overnight, approximately 5 hours of sleeping. That's $325.
5 hours of sleeping for 8 hours of so for 3 hours, just like God, get me out.
BYO CPAP.
Anyway, so that's the Snuggle Buddies, but we are going to thecuddlery.ca. They have locations in Calgary, Edmonton, Ottawa, Toronto, Vancouver, and Winnipeg.
Yep.
So there's a whole bunch of cuddlers that you can meet and pay to cuddle with you, which obviously sounds like a terrific idea. But then, you're thinking to yourself, well, wait a minute. What if I, cuddled with somebody? That would be a fucking great money-making venture for me. Well, that would only be true if you were certified. So, Victor, tell me about the cuddling certification plan.
On your cuddling application, on your cuddling application, one of your options is "I am in a crisis." Yes or no?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Of the people we've interviewed to become cuddlers, less than 10% of the candidates who thought they were good actually were.
Look to the man to your left. Look to the man to your right.
I'll give him a hug.
With some guidance, some bad cuddlers improved so much that they were hired after.
What?
Marilyn, who has an education degree, a massage background, and exquisite cuddling skills, can teach you in 1 or 2 hours how to finally satisfy your partner's non-sexual cuddling needs.
That's quite a turnaround.
Well, the course can be taken alone with your partner in a small group, 2 to 4 people who subscribed individually, or in groups that you organize, like a Tupperware party, but for cuddles. For the 2, 3, and 4, and group of 5 or more options, use the quantity field to indicate the number of participants.
Oh, of course.
This course can be held downtown for the month of February or Burnaby with a group of 4 or less. Otherwise, the client must host. Is Burnaby a month in Canada?
This is a special Canadian month.
It's
the cuddliest month.
it's a part of
And
Vancouver.
Okay.
okay, that sounds great. So how much will this cost me? How much will this course cost me, Victor?
Well, the 1 hour course, even though we told you it'll take you 2 hours, is $149. But for 2 hours, the course is $249. So there's a deal to actually learn how to do it.
Well, they said that in 1 or 2 hours they can satisfy your partner's non-sexual cuddling needs. So in the 2 hours, what are you getting that's not in the 1 hour? If they tell you how to do, if they can tell you how to do everything in 1 hour, why don't they?
Don't fuck that.
I just picture Maryland's getting up out of the cuddle, and then the person on the end of the bed, on all fours, wait, I have so much more to learn.
It's like cuddling sensei.
Please.
You have to cuddle the pebble from her hand before she can turn it
As a slight departure from this, I just want to tell you just a little bit about a topic very similar to cuddle parties, but perhaps slightly different. This is pheromone parties.
Ooh.
Oh, I've heard of these.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. I knew about this too, and I don't remember why.
I told you
Okay,
about
so,
it. That's what.
The person in the picture on the website is not really making me want to go anywhere near him.
Well, here, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
But
Let me tell
that's
you
what the
I like-
pheromones are for.
Let me tell you the steps to the pheromone parties. Okay, step number 1. Guests sleep in a t-shirt for 3 nights to capture their odor print and bring it in a Ziploc bag to the party.
Odor print?
White, clean, and cotton are best, but this is a party, not a lab. So do what you can. So
Who
make
would
sure all
have
stinky.
clean clothes?
Put it in a bag. Bring the bag to the party. Okay, step 2. Bags are labeled pink for girl, blue for boy. Each bag is assigned a number.
The tumbler explodes.
Hey, I want to smell shirts that people have been, wearing for 3 days out of a plastic bag, but I don't want any weird gay shit.
So then they number it, and then bags are placed on the table. Guests smell the bags. Guests smell the bags at the door throughout the party.
I spend so much of my
already-
leisure time smelling people's sweat. You guys don't even know.
I already smell bags as much as I want to.
I'm not on the clock here. I don't.
What the fuck happens next? Oh yeah, if a guest finds the smell attractive, they take a picture with the bag at a photographer station. These pictures are projected as a slideshow on the
Hello?
wall at the party. If you see a picture of a guest you find
Okay.
attractive holding a number, this is your green light to talk to them. Hooray!
No,
It says hey.
That's hey.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. This is the green light to talk to them. Hey! I noticed you were just smelling my balls.
Hey.
Hey!
It's like a key party, except it's more of an armpit party.
I just want to, take the shirt and, in the bag, just, try and find the weirdest smells. And just put it in there and seal it, and then bring it and just see what looks like it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just leave an old banana in there, put some cream cheese in there.
Step 6 is where we resort to blackmail.
At the end of the party, a Facebook album is created, and all the pictures are tagged. So if you missed your match at the party, you can still contact them.
And if you don't want your boss to see this picture, you can send us $50.
I'm still thinking about your ball sweat.
What's the tag that, whatever can be used as probable cause?
Oh my god, I just scrolled down to the first picture. It looks exactly like you would think it would.
I do like that the quote from CNN is just, what?
Anyway, so that was pheromone parties. I just wanted to, it's definitely worth mentioning. But there's things on the topic of cuddling that are relevant, such as, are you familiar with Tinder?
I am.
Great, here's
Use it all the
Cuddler.
time. Oh, what?
Oh, God.
It's the Cuddler app. Ever want just to cuddle?
I
It's location based.
I looked at the URL and I thought it said Cuddle Trap.
Yeah, cuddle wrap.
Do the cuddle wrap.
So
I'm going to wrap
yeah,
Roy
you can just
Orbison in my
find-
arms.
You can just find people in your location that want to cuddle with you. So that's the best.
And their logo is a D dry humping another D in the word cuddler.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Yeah, I just want to say that every time I read that web address, I read it as cuddle crap. So,
Cuddle crap.
All right. We are very, very much at the end here, but there is a site called Cuddle Comfort. Cuddle Comfort is a singles website for singles that are just looking to cuddle.
To remain single.
Look, I just had a one cuddle stand that one time. I don't need any strings attached.
There are
That's
billions
exactly
of people
what
to
it
cuddle
is.
with on this planet.
Honey, when I was just hugging her, it was just a hug. But when I hug you, we're cuddling. Means something.
So the Cuddle Comfort has singles that you can look at, but it also has forums. Boots, you are Bubbles0418.
I was wondering what anyone might think about a kiss during cuddling. Because although a kiss is usually a romantic gesture, in context, that level of affection can make a session even more oxytocin-rich.
I'm getting turned
They
on.
really think that oxytocin is magic.
Yeah. Although even in the context of platonic kiss, it might at best walk the line between platonic affection and romantic affection. But that even a difference exists. Oh. Besides, of course, sexual interaction can't be just platonic, but that's not nearly what I'm talking about.
Oh, Kermit.
I liked how you swallowed your own throat while you said that.
There's like a word limit to how long I can keep that voice up.
By the way, before we move on, could you pronounce that emoticon again for me?
Oh.
That's how you pronounce it now.
Okay, so would you? I think John, I'm going to give you the choice here. Would you like to read the Cuddle Comfort profile of Teddy Bear 87 or Promito 13?
I don't know how to quantify those two choices.
Well, Teddy Bear 87 is 27 and he lives in Georgia.
Okay.
Promito 13 is 40 and he lives in Miami-Dade.
All right, I think I'm going to go with Fermito.
All right.
Because that sounds like a winner.
Promito 13. So his photo is two men lounging on the couch, and one has a sticker over his face that says you, and the other one has a sticker over his face that says me.
That way the police can't identify him.
I'm gonna be your belly bitch.
He's got another one that's a stock photo of two men hugging, and then it says, "Male affection is not wrong!" Exclamation points. And then another one says, "This is not gay!"
Hi. I'm Promito 13.
Okay.
I'm your boy next door type. I wear men's clothes and I am not a flamboyant, effeminate queen.
Oh dear.
Nobody accused.
Okay.
Stop it. Stop.
Gay.
Hey, stop. All I wish is for a tall guy to bond with in wholesome activities, watching movies, read comic books, discuss politics and religion. Yeah, just want to cuddle up and say, like, what do you think about theology? I think that Jesus... A tall guy, yes. Age, early 20s to late 40s.
Yep.
Very picky. Who will treat me like his little brother or cousin, that's all. Yes, height is a must, because it cements my silly need to look up at a guy who towers over me, but in a kind, protective, loving way. I seek male affection, nothing kinky, just a close buddy who will provide me with all the man hugging my heart craves.
You sure nothing kinky?
Cockroach boy,
Are you sure?
Well, and, nuggies, because that's what an older cousin would do, and call me champ, tiger, etc.
Holy God. Do you have any deal breakers?
Hello, treat me like your little cousin.
Oh.
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. I only have 2 deal breakers. You must be masculine, and I, be taller than me, about 5'7". All else is negotiable, and I need all else.
Great. Oh, man, Promito, you are not fucked up at all. That's terrific. So, Promito...
You must be this tall to participate in my issues.
One last piece here from the Cuddle Comfort forums. This is a post from Andrew, and Andrew says, "Hello, fellow Cuddle connoisseurs. I visit a cuddle group in London, and it's totally fantastic. As we already know, most women will happily cuddle men or women, whereas men will mostly only cuddle women. In our group, men do hug men, but there's no lingering moments, no intimacy. My experience is that I feel a tremendous amount of comfort, pleasure, and sometimes a beautiful connection cuddling up to the women, particularly when they want a spoon cuddle, but feel nothing on either way when I hug one of the guys. So I find that I can hug a guy, yet am repulsed by the thought of even touching his face or hands, even though I consider myself very open and liberated. I consider myself not fucked up, so I'm not."
That's the catchphrase of the internet, is it not?
So my question is, do guys want to cuddle girls because that's what they're used to, girl frields and mothers? Or is there something more primal, even, I don't know, vaguely sexual going on?
What? Shut your dirty, filthy, whorish mouth.
No.
And we, i.e. heterosexual men, are still a little repulsed by other men. The oxytocin the release when I cuddle a woman feels almost instant and noticeable. Yeah, imagine that. It can be very intimate in the cuddle group, but still innocent. Clearly women get the oxytocin hit when they cuddle up to a man or woman. Maybe gay guys can tell me if they enjoy cuddling women as much as men. Maybe people in the comment can comment whether we, male and female, like cuddling women, as it reminds us of when we were kids.
Yeah, that's not fucking crazy.
And thanks for your time.
Maybe all women are a little bit bi-cuddlers, if they just go with it.
There's one thing I want to read. That's
All right,
I think it's a perfect summary of this whole thing.
Great.
Okay, so someone makes a some random person makes a blog post or whatever about cuddle parties, and most people are like, "Ew, that's gross," and it's boring or whatever. But there's one guy who responds named Derek.
Okay.
And this is in response to everyone talking about how gross and weird it is. "I think the perspectives of most of the responses here are a bit off and just a little superior. Many people do not choose between a cuddle party and actual long-term emotional intimacy. They choose between a cuddle party and having nothing at all.
Yep.
It is not.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
It is not a matter of satisfaction any more than the thousands of magazines with beautiful women on them are better than a real woman. It is better than doing without completely.
Yes.
A
Yep.
large number of people are simply bad at getting relationships started and keeping them, and they grow weary of rejection, and they long for human contact, and often they can be great people who are only bad at getting someone from the opposite sex interested in them initially. In our world, this person is forced to live their life with little to no actual physical contact and other people, and this can be quite painful. If you need proof of this, you only need to see the massive quantity of prostitution, pornography, magazines, sexuality
I need
being
to
used
see
to
it all.
sell everything, and for the purpose of this discussion, the success of an idea like the cuddle party. Unlike the article and most of the responses, I see it as a chance for a decent person, like me, to choose between
nice
touching
guy.
another human being and having nothing at all, and choosing to touch another human being. I see no problem with that at all. I see
This
no
happened to a
problem.
friend of mine.
Oh, you think this is weird and gross, huh? Well, I'm desperate. Checkmate.
My friend Schmerich.
Well, F+, what did we learn from all of this?
That you can have a cult without an actual, the cult part of it. Because this is everything cult. I mean, it's like breaking down people. Oh, you have boundaries, but let us do your take those boundaries away.
Yep.
And, getting people in weird groups where they're there for hours at a time to break them down.
Yep.
And you even get, the weird pseudoscience. Like, oh, the oxytocin, it means that this is a legit thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is very culty.
I learned that you could have based on the About pages and the FAQ pages and all of the information pages they have, you can actually base a community entirely on backpedaling.
Yeah, there is so much of that, and they just go over it. Like, this community, I mean, even down to Derek there at the end, like, this community is really into repeating themselves.
Seriously, it's cuddling. It's not sexual. No, it's not sexual. Is it really sexual? No, it's not.
I know it probably should be, but it's not.
Yeah, if I were the kind of person who could write, like, text scripts, I'd want to write a script for, like, how much sex is actually mentioned. Yeah, I mean, it's all in the negative. Like, oh, it's not about that, but how much sex is actually mentioned as opposed to cuddling on those pages. Because I'm betting there'd be a little bit of a unevenness there.
There is one thing that I learned looking this shit up.
What's that?
And that was, so, you know, on the internet there's a forum for fucking everything. Literally fucking everything, as in you're fucking everything in the world. You have a forum that says, like, I believe I'm an anime dolphin, and I have wings made out of dicks. Like, there's a forum for people. They're just like, I agree. But I looked all over, and there are very, very few posts in the way of cuddle party forums. So, the internet this is the thing that the internet took a look at and decided, no, we're not going to make a forum for that. What are you talking about?
Actually, there was one link to like a polygamy website that was like cuddle parties, and all the polygamists were like, cuddle parties are fucking creepy.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, there's a whole thread of polygamists making fun of cuddle party people.
I tried to find things like cuddle party experience, a cuddle party blog, and stuff like that, and I found posts from all over the internet and forums of just every shape and size for anything you could think of, where someone says, "Hey, I found out this thing called cuddle parties. What do you guys think?" And all the responses are no.
Well, because I mean, the thing that's. Well, so much of it is obvious. I mean, they're kind of just upfront with their mommy issues. But another thing that's really obvious is that this whole community. I mean, it should be called settle parties because like everyone's like yeah. So I'm really not that likable. I don't get much touching. You're probably not that unlikable. You don't get much because you're here. So, you know, I don't know, let's fucking do this thing together and just like whatever. There is an Indiegogo project for CuddleCon, which, by the way, Jack Chick, you missed it, Valentine's Day in Portland, Oregon.
And Nutshell.
Could have been to CuddleCon. Oh, yeah, and Nutshell, too. They could have gone together!
Oh, man, they could have represented the podcast.
I think CuddleCon could also be a good name for a lot of the members of these groups and websites.
They were looking for $33,000, but they only raised $2.4 thousand. You know, but it's Indiegogo, so they get the money.
No free hugs here.
So fuck it.
Yeah, I learned that there are upsides to living in a country where your personal bubble is the entire room.
Website as always thefpl.us. You can look at other episodes, and then you can sign up to Ball
Yeah,
Pits.
if you've got boundaries, if you want to express your boundaries, share your boundaries, or just make an account called Boundaries, come to Ball Pit. That's BALLP.IT.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't touch me!
No cuddling.
Don't touch me! Whoa! Hey! Don't touch me! Hey! Hey! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Hey! Oh! Don't touch me! La 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 la. Don't touch me!
For just a second, can we have Lemon read that quoted text in that Rainbow Dash voice from the funny episode? Yeah, I'm going to cuddle mingle.
I'm going to cuddle mingle the room now. Please excuse me.
Thank you.
So,
You're welcome.
so what we've just learned is